A very good evening. Today we as Team 7 have come up with an MLP, the Management Leadership Plan for eChatter as an organization. And I'm going to quickly give you an introduction as to how we went about it and what are the contents for the plan. And my team members will take over after that. So this is our current scenario. As you can see that it's not the most ideal place to be in. We do not have proper processes in proper processes in place. The morale is low. The teamwork is not at its best. But we intend to be here, a perfect fit with the right processes in place, good teamwork, and the perfect scenario to be in. So how do we intend to do that? We intend to do that by focusing on three major aspects of our plan, which is the people, process, and the product. We've realized that basically all our recommendation fell into either of these three categories, and we have tried to streamline our recommendations by basically dividing it into is it a human capital problem and the solutions for it? Is it a process problem, or do we need a new process, or do we need to improvise upon it? Or is it basically a product problem? Or if it's not a product problem, how can we basically improve the product in itself and bring it faster and better to the market? Apart from that, we've realized that gap assessments is an extremely important aspect or a thing that we need to be doing. A lot of problems that we saw in the prompt were almost like symptoms of the problems themselves and not a problem in itself, and hence we need to do a root cause analysis, understand as to what the problems are by talking to the employees and understanding it from the horse's mouth, and then possibly coming up with exact solutions to those exact problems. So that is one thing that we recommend, that we need to do an entire gap assessment and then come up with detailed recommendations. Moving on, Erin is going to talk more about how can we improve the human capital problems in place.
Sure. So the first objective of our MLP is focusing on the people, and as we all know, eChatter is only as good as the people that make up our organization. So the first thing we need to focus on is delving into the people and making sure that our environment is as good as it can be. And we've broken this down into 5 categories of objectives. Building trust, building high performance teams, building strong morale and keeping motivation up, freedom to speak one's mind, and right staffing. The first of these, which is the cornerstone of any other objective that we're going to be building on, is trust. And this comes down to 2 major things. One, for building trust within the community itself, organizing events outside of work that provide an opportunity for team members to get to know each other on both a personal and a technical level. And then this will translate to how we work together as a team in our environment. And the second of these is building our credibility as the manager. And this is going to take the form of taking that extra step, going above and beyond to really get to know our teammates and to show that we value their input and their strengths. And the second of these is team building. And this is really important that we share a common vision of what we see in a successful team, make sure everyone's on the same page with this, and then work on building the team itself and building teams of teams so we get cross-functional work dynamics. And Mahesh can jump in with the rest of the people.
We as a team are going to improve the performance of the eChatter team by mainly focusing on the people, because we think people are the priority. So going ahead with what Erin was saying, so we need to boost the morale and motivation of the employees. The way we're going to do it is by reviewing the employee benefit system that are in place now, and we're going to improve on it, and then we're going to work on our common goals, thinking about what is best for the employees and the company as a whole. And then we're going to also improve on the freedom of speech, because we think in meetings the bottom level employees should be given better opportunities, so that should be emphasized on. And also creating an environment in which the employees feel free to fail, so they can take better risks and perform better, and that way innovation can come into place too. And we're also going to look into right staffing, because a lot of people have left the project already, and then we need to identify the potential of the employees and then match the potential with the requirements of the project. And now Shiji is going to talk further on the other aspects that we're going to focus on.
Thanks, Mahesh. Besides the people part, we also need to pay more attention to the process part, because if we want to, if for this HR department, if they want to launch for effective organizations, you really need to pay more attention to the process. On this part, we give some effective solutions besides these 4 parts. First of all, you need to create an organizational structure. You know that based on a company or organization, you really need to give all things organized. And secondly, we hope to create an environment that the knowledge can share, and it has a transparent communication between the both employees and the managers, and also the between the colleges. So for the third one, you also can pay more attention to other functional process, because you can think another way about the supply chain or some other aspects which can affect our organization. For the last one, you also need to do good in dealing the conflicts and encounter some plights, even they will get some troubles for your organizations. So let's welcome Marco to the last part.
So we've been now talking about the people, the processes, but at the end of the day, what we're really interested in is delivering the product. And in doing that, since there's been a lot of confusion in this past period, we need to build a credibility among the employees about our product. We need to sell it to them first, and we need to remember them that what we're doing here is a cutting-edge technology, and it's something special that they should all strive to make it better and better every day, and they should do their best every day here at work. So what we try to do is, first of all, try to get rid of the confusion and try to foster a mindset in which sticking to the timelines, to the product timelines, is fundamental. And also we have to, at this point, since we're reinventing basically what's going on here, marketing this product and everything we do, both on the inside and outside of our company. So to conclude, to wrap it up, management and leadership objective are priority at this point, and our plan is to focus on the 3 Ps, which is people, processes, and product. And we have to deal with these problems as a community, trying to help each other and build a mutual trust and credibility. And as final conclusion, the most important point is trust. We have to build this trust, and we have to try all together to cure this situation that we're going through right now.